So it's time for the actual update and summary of what all my doctors said. So first I went to an immunologist, then a neurologist, then a GI doctor, and then my genetic doctor. And this was all within the span of a month and a half or so, something like that. We went to the immunologist first, and this was several weeks ago, and I and my parents were both talking about IVIG and wondering if maybe I would benefit from that or not. And we also found out I basically have no immune system. I have no antibodies or anything, so I have to be really, really careful when I'm out places. And so we went there and we asked him about that, but he wanted me to get a pneumonia vaccine that's typically given to adults to see if something is working properly in my immune system. I don't remember the reasoning behind it because honestly it was a couple weeks ago, and I have a really, really bad memory, especially in a metabolic crisis like this. So me and my mom wanted to do more research on it and talk with my doctor, and my doctor decided he didn't want me to get a pneumonia vaccine right now. So right now we're not worrying about a pneumonia vaccine. We went to a neurologist who was about 2 hours away from where I live, which is quite a ways, but most of my doctors are quite a ways away. So she was very nice, very knowledgeable. She knew and understood all of my conditions, which was really, really nice. But she didn't really have much to add since last year I had a lot of testing done with my previous neurologist. And yeah, so she really just suggested a diet that might help and something that might help with my memory. But she didn't have much to add, so I mean, it was an okay appointment. But there was an IKEA right next to the doctor's office, so I mean, when you've never gone to IKEA before, and neither has your mom, you obviously go to IKEA. And we went, and it's our new favorite store. So next we went to a GI doctor. Nice, very knowledgeable. We actually met him at my pediatrician's office. He was actually there. He goes there a few times a month, I want to say, to help with my patients. And so that's where we met, but we had an actual appointment with him so he could learn my full history. And so he made a plan that if my system starts going whack, we have a backup plan, which is really good and really nice to have. And yeah, he was very nice. I really liked him. His office was awesome. It was like all purple, which is my favorite color. So yeah. And then we saw my genetic doctor. And out of all my doctors I visit, he's the most complicated, complex doctor because he has so much to say, so much to ask. And we're typically in there for a long time. Last time, which was 6 months ago before all of this stuff started happening, we were actually in there for only an hour, which is amazing. But we got in there a little after 1, and he was running late. So we waited, and then I started kind of going downhill because I had a long day the day before. My cousin was visiting, and so we hung out with her, and it was, exhausting. We stayed in a hotel that night because where we were hanging out with her and where my doctors were was really, really close. Or we thought so, but it turned out to be like an hour and a half away. But anyways, so yeah, we actually didn't talk about IVIG or my immune system. We kind of forgot, but that's okay. We were talked about adding some things to see if they would help. So I take a calcium, magnesium, I took calcium, magnesium, and zinc, and it was in one pill. So we are going to take out the calcium, and I'm just only going to have the magnesium, and I think we might add in zinc, I'm not sure. And we added salt tablets. And we were initially scared to try salt tablets because we've heard that they upset stomachs a lot. And so we also added a new medication, so hopefully all those things work. Our last resorts are, one is IV fluids, and the fluids are going to be a high dose of antioxidants, and I would get a double lumen, like I said previously, earlier in the video, with one of the other clips. But the only problem is it's very, very expensive. It's $250,000 a year, and most insurances don't cover it, I believe. So, but I mean, if that's what I have to be on, I have to. But we're hoping it doesn't come to that. And if it does come to that, I will get a port, and I will have a double lumen port, I believe, if that's possible for a port. And then our other resort is taking a diuretic, which basically makes you pee a lot, which I hope I don't have to go to that because I just know. So yeah, and I also asked him because I have been experiencing hair loss, and I mean, I have a lot of hair, very, very, very thick, but I've been losing hair, and it's not just like strands, it's like more than there should be. But he basically explained that because my body is all crazy and whack, the energy doesn't go through my hair, so the cells die off, and that's why my hair is falling out. But I haven't been able to notice because I have a ton of hair, so you know, it's all good. The issues right now is fatigue. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. It is what it sounds like. I get fatigued. I've always had that. It's one of the things we've never really been able to treat or keep under control, but it's progressed a lot more. And also POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, is actually is a form of dysautonomia, and then I have dysautonomia as well. So if you want to search up any of those, you totally can. I'll start putting links of all of my conditions, of what they basically are, in the description box, so you can read up on it if you want, and you don't have to like search for information. And my blog link is in the description below as well. And please subscribe. I make a video every Friday. And thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.